Hey, how's it going? Howdy meeps. Rugaruga here. I'm hiding. There I am. Hi. There you are. Hi. How's it going? So I wanted to, I might have that a little bit too loud. Let's take that down to there. Okay. Hopefully I won't, peak out the volume, too much. And it looks like I'm off center. Howdy. It's been a little while. I had visitors this week, so I didn't stream for a while. So I think I sort of missed a week. It got confusing because I had done a whole bunch of video games, and then as I scheduled them out, I think I posted the last episode of this a week ago on YouTube, but it had been almost a week before that. So it's been a little while since this last one. The moonshard is still falling towards Littleback, but we've made some pretty interesting progress on this whole thing. The last thing that happened was Ichmere had attacked the cove where the Adventure of the Year reality show was being filmed, and Kabo managed to get bonked on the head and went a little bit nuts, seeing like tentacle sex hentai things all over the place, and fled into the woods, and that's where things left off. So I don't have any idea what's going to happen. We're not at our hub. We are not anywhere safe. I don't know. Let's find out what happens. Let's clean up a little bit and get this set up. And it sounds like I have a certain amount of time left to try and solve this before the new rule set and the new app comes out. And I'm kind of feeling like I need to get to some sort of conclusion for this season by then. So hopefully... Well, I think with this episode, I'll have part 2 of the campaign journal on my blog done. So I'll post that once I've sort of sorted it through my thoughts about how this thing happened. And then we might have 1 or 2 more sessions before the new rule set comes out. So hopefully, if not, it'd be cool if we managed to solve this today. I don't know. But we need to get back to our hub, probably. Let's go ahead and do the setup, right? So we're going to set up our timeline. We're going to... sorry. Actually, we're going to figure out what our main thing is. So we're going to go to the app, and we're going to... new episode... Start a new episode. Yep. And then we're going to start up with 3 new... thingamybobs. So let's go ahead and... Oh, the Inferno. Okay. Scan it. Scan it, please. Scan it, please. Canopy. Canopy. Come on, you. Scan. There. Finally. Okay. So we got the Inferno. Ash remains. Where once a great settlement stood, now there is only ash. While many dismiss it as a simple fire, it becomes apparent that something more burned this town away. Where there is foul play, there are usually goblins, but could there be another party involved? So this is actually a new location. No, I mean the theme. That's our theme. Oh, okay. That's weird. That seemed like a location to me. So let's go ahead and we're going to do the assassin is our location. I don't know what that is. I've never done that one before. Can we scan it upside down? Okay, maybe not. Whoa, I was nowhere near it. What the hell? Okay, card found. Butcher's Hall or the Shadow Plane? Oh, the Shadow Plane sounds... So the Butcher's Hall looks no different than any other butcher's shop, at least at first. Select blah, 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 blah. Unlike other assassins, the butchers only accept a contract. I'm going to go with, I bet, Shadow Plane. It's as if the color had been sapped out of the world. Everything is dark and hazy. The shadows shift and twist. You've accidentally entered the Shadow Plane. Usually this place is devoid of life, an empty mirror of the errand, but sometimes other folks get sucked inside. Very rarely, few rarely make it back to the to the world as they know it. We're going to select that, so that we're going to go to the upside down, the Shadowfell. Okay, so now we're going to pick a boss. Our boss is the Crown. Bethany Birdsong. Once upon a time, a princess was locked up far away in a castle. It was only until the arrival of the fabled Battle Thighs that she was finally rescued. Although she is now a princess of a local kingdom, if anybody took the time to do their research, they'd realize that she was imprisoned due to being a dangerous sociopath that possesses incredible luck. Okay. So I'm thinking maybe Bethany. Okay, well, we'll see. I'm sort of at this point, I'm sort of thinking Bethany is locked up or something like that, or um, I wonder what this has to do with. I wonder what this has to do with any of this. This is going to be a conundrum. This is going to be wacky. This may not have anything to do with our core quest. Let's go ahead and roll our dice, and we'll set up our timeline. So let's see. Okay, so for every strike is a challenge and a story card. And every suit is a challenge card. Okay, and this is where we're going to start. I wonder, what do I have? I wonder about our inventory here. We've got the Eldritch Insight. You know what? The Eldritch Insight really actually fits. So, sorry if I didn't do that very well, but this is the main timeline expressed by the dice roll. And what I'm thinking is this new flaw that I've got. You received a gift from the Elder Gods, and now you see their creeping tentacles everywhere, sometimes even wrapped around other people. Why can't they see it too? This totally has something to do with the Shadow Realm and Bethany and all of that sort of stuff. So I've got the pocket catapult. I've got the wooden mask. And then the bag of rocks. Yeah. Whoa, hi. Zoom, 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 zoom. Kitty kids. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, well, let's dive in, shall we? Let's go ahead and flip this over. What do we got? We got a Gale Challenge 2, and we've got the Woods. Okay. So we're going to add a boss. And who is this? The Treefolk Guardian. Oh, this might actually... The Treefolk Guardian sounds... Because we had that... Whoa. Whoa, cat. Freaking out. Deesh. Okay. Crocodino. Crocodino. Ever seen a crocodile? Now think bigger. And galloping through the forest, smashing through the trees and shaking the earth. What big teeth they have. Okay. Treefolk Guardian. Slow and lumbering, the Treefolk Guardian banishes unwanted guests from their sacred corner of the wilds. Rarely seen, treefolk look much like any tree until they open their eyes and smash their enemies with sturdy branches. Wow, either one of these would be really good for Kabo running into the forest. And what is Gale? Gale challenges are what again? Hold on. Perception and agility. Is it a crocodino? Or is it the Treefolk Guardian? God, either one. Either one would work. What do you think? Let's go with the Treefolk Guardian. So basically what happens is so Kabo is, ran into that section of the forest that had a device on it. That was transporting the trees or forcing the trees that, transported themselves to end up at the Moonfall Field, which was lessening the attraction, whatever it is, of that area to moonshards. So that was apparently probably allowing the moonshards to be directed towards Littleback with the device that Redcap, Rufus the Red had devised and set up to draw the moonshard down. So we're kind of like in a sort of middle area where we've sort of started to disable. We disabled the thing that was drawing the moonshard towards Littleback, but it was still coming because it had been started, and then we solved but didn't reverse the effect that was happening that lessened the Moonfall Field. So somehow we've got to maybe increase the Moonfall Field influence enough to get the moonshard not to fall onto Littleback or something like that. But what I'm thinking is this Treefolk Guardian is here because of the stuff that was being done to that section of trees. They recognized there was some mechanical magical device that was having an effect, and so that's why they're here. So we're gonna do a perception. So am I aware enough? I don't think that's a bricks challenge. This is perception agility challenges. I think this is avoiding running into it. Like, do I run smack into it? Like running through the trees and bonk right into the trunk. Okay, so let's find out. I think it's just going to be the 3. I don't really think I have anything else. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. So let's go ahead and roll. Yeah, that's 2 fires and a strike. So yeah, I think I run smack into it. And bonk my head again, really good. So what do we got? Now we're on the Brooks challenge. So this is the psych, charisma, intimidation, persuasion. So what I think this is since I've been bonked on the head, we're gonna try and see if I can come back to my senses. I think I think that's what we're going to do. Um, Man, I don't think I have anything really great for this. I'm gonna give myself one more because I'm a Golem Knight. So, I've seen some stuff. I've been on the battlefield and whatnot. So I'm just gonna give myself one extra, like, PTSD and all that sort of stuff, like dealing with mental shocks of the battlefield. So let's go ahead and give that a try and just see how we do. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! 3 of them. Nice. Okay, so I've come back to my senses. Um, so we still haven't figured out this tree guardian, but now we're at this next step. Let's go ahead and figure out what this is. This is going to be another Brooks 2 challenge, and we're at the tome. Um, so let's see what we get here. This is technically another enemy. Come on. Scan. Let's go. Come on, you. There we go. That took a while. Okay, so what do we got here? Poorly transmuted rabbit or a wandering wizard. Robed and bearded. Okay, well, we got the poorly transmuted rabbit before. I'm going to go with the wandering wizard. So the wandering wizard, robed and bearded, this wizard is a walking stereotype. He leans on a staff and he mutters thoughtfully to himself. He also happens to have a large burlap sack, and he appears keen on getting you into it. Um, I think, I mean, we're gonna do a persuasion challenge. I think this is basically what this is. This is almost exactly what happened with the hobbits. Um, running into Treebeard. So I've got the Spirit Tree Guardian. Came to my senses, and long enough for the sort of wizard to show up. And I think the wizard was out trying to catch me because I was crazy, and just running wild. And so that's what they're doing. Um, like maybe the tree helped communicate that a little bit as well. Um, so let's go ahead and see if I can persuade the wandering wizard that I'm sane-ish. Okay, so it's going to be 3. Um, and I have actually come back to my senses. So I'm going to give myself 1 extra just for that. Because that kind of makes sense to me. So let's go ahead and roll and just sort of see what we get. Whoa. Oh, 2 successes. So we definitely did it. We definitely did it. Let's see if we do any better. Okay, no. So we met that challenge exactly. So we convinced the wizard that we are in fact sane and no longer in need of being captured. So the flame challenge is knowledge and intelligence check. I think this is... I'm not entirely sure, but we're going to start with 3. It's my focus suit. Um, I think basically I'm not convincing, but I'm describing what's going on to the wizard. Hoping to like um, you know, figure out something with this the broken device, and I'm basically I'm just gonna tell him everything. I think as I'm gonna spill my guts on like what I'm trying to do, and so I'm trying to piece together like all of the important pieces. Um, so this is a Flames 3 challenge. This is gonna be really hard. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try it. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself 1 just because I have all of this evidence that I've gathered together. Yeah, no. So we got 1 and a strike. Okay. So that's no good. So let's go ahead and we'll roll 2 dice. Excuse me. So we got challenge and challenge. Okay, so what's this next one? So Stone's challenge is Constitution physical challenges. I think maybe the strike means like actually that I didn't really now that like I've been trying to describe this conspiracy theory, and I think the wizard then goes, "Oh no, you really are nuts," and tries to put me into the bag. And so this is actually going to be a um this is going to be a challenge because I'm going to try to resist uh being in the bag. So we've got so I mean I'm gonna give myself a tool for breaking out of the bag. Um, and I guess I'm gonna use the I don't know how exactly, but I'm gonna use the catapult to um, like just as he's like I'm in the like he grabs me and he puts me in the bag and I'm resisting and I'm resisting and I'm gonna try and uh, I'm gonna try to use a tool to break the bag. Um, I don't know how I get that many. Yeah, I mean I have some tool and I'm using the bag of rocks and the pocket-sized catapult to try and like spring me farther away somehow yeah to like I don't know we'll figure it out anyhow. So let's see. Oh man, we got 1 stone and a strike. Oh god dang it. Okay, no, so I'm totally in the bag. um So what do we do next? Flames 2. Oh, well, I wasn't supposed to look at that yet. I think the intelligence check, I'm gonna I'm looking through the stuff that's in the bag, and I'm trying to like MacGyver something. So we're gonna give myself that. We're gonna do that, and I've got contraptioneering, and I've got a tool for that. We're gonna just roll all of these, and try and figure out how to develop something that's gonna help us out of this bag. Okay, so we got. Oh wow. Okay, so we got actually critical success. So we got 5. So we got 5. And critical success, I forget where this is. I think I like dimension. I like find some stuff to make like some sort of dimension door. I think that's exactly what it is. It's like so I managed a contraption or something, and it causes like a dimension door, a portal to open up, and I leap in, and it gets me completely out of here. Okay, so let's clean these up a little bit. So do I leap to the end? Do I actually? No. Okay, so let's see what the next one is. A Gale's 3. So Gale's is perception agility. But I'm thinking, I mean, I sort of had a bunch of strikes, and I'm wondering if maybe I fall out of the dimension door and I fall to that location. That's kind of what I'm really kind of feeling that. I'm gonna go ahead. Actually, I end up dimension dooring. It was an epic success. So we're gonna just move straight to. I fall into this crazy field. Or not field, but I've got I think I'm in this village. And the village is kind of half in and half out of this thing, and Bethany Birdsong is here. Yeah, I don't know what this is going to be. So let's go ahead. Actually, we're going to do our... Okay, where is fighting the boss? When you reach the... Okay, we're in the lair. Three challenge cards for basic attacks. I mean, for, special attacks. Okay, so what are we gonna try and do to figure this out? We've got Gale's, Brook, Oh man, 3s and 4s. Perceptions, agilities, or psych, charisma, persuasion, or physical challenge. I wonder. Okay, we're going to do this perception challenge. This is what's happening. So I managed to create a portal, and somehow it ends up um, in close proximity to another portal. And it's this portal forms like next to each other, these portals. And I tumbled out of one, and it's this ash village, the ash remains of this village. And I think that just as I'm tumbling out of this, the other portal forms, and out of it comes Bethany Birdsong, this princess who's like let her guard down, and she's chortling about how she's succeeded at fooling people. Um, I mean about how she's getting her psychopathic way. And that she'll blame this whole thing on goblins, or something like that. This whole village of destruction. But she's coming out of the Shadowfell, the upside down, the shadow plane. Um, and I'm wondering if I'm gonna do perception. It's a dexterity, agility, psych checks, persuasion. I think she I think what so okay, so it happens as I described. Um and so I've got this device that I've contraptioneered. And then Bethany Birdsong has this device that she's using to open a portal. And like all of a sudden I'm like I'm going to use a dexterity agility challenge to try and steal, like to run past her and to steal her device. So that I have two of these devices. Um because I'm like looking at the portals, and I'm like, this is gonna be useful. Okay, so it's gonna be 3-3. We're gonna try and do a Gale challenge. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna use maybe monkey retching. Um, and I've got a tool for that. So two. I don't want to break all the things though. And I'm gonna use the wooden mask. I'm gonna like put on the wooden mask and try and look like so. Some of Bethany's like minions are here, and I'm gonna try and use the mask to transform myself into one of the minions, so that I look like one of the minions to throw her off balance. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, and then I'm trying to grab this device and maybe run through the portal. Or maybe... Okay, well, let's just see if I do any good here. Oh, man. Fudge! God dang it. I got one success. So that's one... Okay, I don't know. Okay, so that doesn't work. So like I end up running into her, try to grab it from her, and she's like, "No, give me that. That's mine." So I'm gonna try to use... I guess I'm gonna try to break it. I guess I'm gonna try to break it and blow it up. Is that gonna be a... Okay, so no, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna blow it up. I'm gonna use the Brooks challenge to intimidate, and then I'm gonna use I'm gonna say it's blowing up. It's blowing up. We gotta get it away. You gotta get away from it. It's unstable. It's unstable. And I'm gonna use break all the things and no, I'm gonna use Bomb Mancer. And I got a tool for that. Or monkey wrenching. Something like that. To try and make it look like it's gonna blow up. Okay, we'll try it. Let's try it. I think that's the best I'm gonna do. So I'm trying to convince her that this thing is unstable and she needs to let go. God damn it. So that doesn't work. I guess I'm going to try and use the pocket-sized catapult. So we're going to do a stones challenge. This is our physical constitution check. So I'm basically going to try and, like, attack her with the pocket-sized catapult to like force her to let go of this device. So we've got the pocket catapult and the bag of rocks. So we're going to add some strikes. And then I'm a golem knight, so I'm going to add, because I'm combat trained, I'm going to try. So we're going to try for a stones challenge. This is a stone challenge 4. I don't see how we're going to do this. I don't see how this is going to work. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at what happened. Look at what happened. Look at that. I got 2 stones and 3 weaves. What the hell? Holy crap. Wow. Okay, so that's 5. 6, 7. Wow, that's an epic success. Holy crap. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So somehow, I managed to trigger the pocket catapult, right? I trigger the pocket catapult. It like bonks her on the head, and she like, ow, my head, and she lets go of the device. I grab the device and I leap through the other portal into the shadow, and then I shut them off. So I think what happens exactly is that I tumbled out, and then we truffled, and then I managed to finally get the device away from her. So I've got 2 portal devices, and I've leaped through into the shadow realm. With these 2 devices, and then close the portal. Oh wow. Okay. So I mean, I think that's the episode. I think okay, that's not the episode. We're going to keep going just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make a challenge that I'm going to try and use these devices to get me home out of the shadow plane. And so I'm going to make the challenge, and it's going to be I think it's going to be a flames knowledge. So this is a thing that I'm good at. I'm going to contraptioneering, and I've got a tool for that. So I'm like in the shadow, trying to put these devices together. To get me out of here. Oh, god dang it. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, so that's 1, 2. I don't know how tough this is. It's probably a 2, but let's see. No. So we managed to succeed with 2. I mean, that was at least successes. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say that we make it home. I think he manages with 2 successes. He managed to succeed at something, as far as getting these devices together and to work, and to get him out of this shadow realm. So I think what's happened is we have managed to get home. So now we're at our hub. And we've basically got a portal gun, right? Don't we? Okay, so here's the thing. So I'm at my hub, and I have the device that drew the moonshard that I stole from Rufus the Red. And then I have in my brain information about the device that was moving the trees to the Moonfall Fields. And then I've got basically a portal gun. I've got the 2 devices, the 2 ends, that open up the 2 portals. So here's what I'm thinking, is that I construct a portal gun that creates this sort of like portal from Littleback to the Moonfall Fields, and that attracts the moonshard, like, you know, um to the Moonfall Field, and like gets it out of the way. Like I think that that's what I'm gonna do is I'm constructing this device. Um, let's go ahead and actually we're gonna let me see if I find any. I'm gonna rifle through. I'm gonna rifle through some devices, and just sort of see if I get. Here, let's go back to the tabletop. So I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna pull 3, for the hell of it. So let's see. So the tortoise is Littleback. The serpent was Ichmere. I don't know. So let's see what a plot twist with the serpent is. I was gonna go for devices, but let's just see what a plot twist. Agent of Dragons. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's cancel that. No. Let's see. Let's add an inventory and just sort of see what this is. Vial of liquid. Come on, you. Cancel. What? It won't cancel. I'm hitting cancel and it won't do it. So we're going to go back to the season. Okay, I think this is the plot twist. This is a plot twist, and we're going to go ahead and add it. We're going to add the plot twist that we stumbled onto. Come on, you. So the plot twist is Agent of Dragons. It turns out that the party has been meddling in the affair of a dragon's plot. It's revealed that one of their accomplices was working for a dragon who has agents across the land. Best get away as far as possible, or find a way to get in good with this dragon. So I think what happens is the reason why Ichmere has showed up is that this is actually somehow this is partially also a plot with Ichmere to get back at the goblins, and so I think. Like someone has been informing, like it's probably our buddy, our dragon scale buddy, who I told about it, and you know ran away. So I think that that's definitely what's going on with that. Let's take a look at the watchtower. Let's see what item this is. Bag of marbles or mostly backwards. Mostly broken pocket watch. The cover broke off long ago and only the second hand appears to move backwards. Okay, so we're definitely going to have the mostly broken pocket watch. I found this and it's moving backwards, and this is actually going to play in. We're going to like maybe reverse time or something like that. Let's see what item this is. the tortoise. Okay, now we're going to cancel that. And I think this is our location. We're going to make this the location. This is Littleback. It's the Gladodon's back. And I think that's what this means, is that so somehow this was part of a larger dragon plot that I've stumbled into, and one of my informers. So I come back and maybe I find evidence that that one gold dragon that I'd been dealing with had been here looking for evidence, and I rifle through and I find like this one piece that I needed. I needed this this watch that goes backwards in time in order to try and make this portal gun, and then the location is the Gladodon's back. So I mean that's like the capstone of this thing, is that we need to save this location. So I'm gonna do, it's gonna be an intelligence. It's contraptioneering. I've got a tool for that. I've got my extra device. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make it a I don't know, I guess I don't know, let's see what happens. We need flames. We need flames. Shit. Oh. So it doesn't work. So what I was trying to do was I was trying to like reverse time. To like send it back. So let's do another one. Let's try and set this up. So we're gonna instead of reversing it, let's actually try and send the shard to the Moonfall Field. It's not a 3, though. It's not a 3. I feel like it has to be a 3. I think we come close. I think we come really, really, really close. So I think what's happened is we've managed to set up the portal, and we've managed to do all of that sort of stuff, but it's not enough. So we're gonna try. So I'm gonna look through and see if I can find anything else that'll help out. Let's see. Come on, you. No. Is this a person? Come on, you. Scan. Maldric Moonhunter. Okay, this is actually really important. This is Maldric Moonhunter. In his boom salt-powered wheelchair, Maldric appears in a flash of fire and smoke. A master tinkerer, he built the contraption as a child and has been modifying it ever since. He travels all across Arun, seeking out fragments of the moonshard and tracking the movements of the celestial bodies with his own telescopitron. He's searching for a creature he believes is hiding on the moon, and he's always looking for help finding it. I think that's perfect. So basically, Maldric, who's like this moonshard wizard, is has detected all of this action involving the shard and shows up. Let's see what we get with. What is the gallows plot twist? Come on, you. Scan. There we go. No, I don't really. No, let's take a look at what is this. Gallows plot twist. Did I do that already? Come on, scan. No, I just did that. So what is the gallows item? What is the item that we needed? That maybe Malik brought. A lot of rope. I think it's a lot of rope. So yeah, what he did is he brought a lot of rope with him, and I don't know, maybe we lasso the moonshard or something, or we build we build rope in order to like throw through the portal to get to the moon. So let's see. So he's trying. Searching for a creature he believes is hiding on the moon, and he's always looking for help finding it. I think that's season 2. Honestly, I think that's the beginning of season 2. Is Maldric looking for help. But he's seeking elements, the moon shards, and I think with this rope. So we're gonna try again, and since I only have these dice, I'm gonna give myself 2 rerolls because of this extra help. So we're gonna try to we're gonna rope in. No, we've got the portal set up, so we're gonna do the challenge, and I've got the help, and he's got the rope, and I've got tools. So like I've got like a grappling hook gun or something like that, like a hook gun. So we're gonna roll that and try and get some intelligence flame knowledge tests. Oh my god, whatever. Well, it is a physical challenge. Do I change it? I think, yeah, I don't know. I know I'm dumb, but I'm going to make it into a physical challenge. I know that's kind of cheating, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I think that the physical challenge of using the rope and the Gatling gun and stuff, and like pulling the roping and pulling the shard into the portal, I think we managed to get it into through the portal gun, and it falls into the Moonfall Fields. And I think that I'm gonna go ahead and call that. Basically, that's solving the ultimate question of this season. Was that moonshard. And I think so. The next thing that we're gonna do is that we're gonna now we know about Maldric, and that there's some creature on the moon that he's looking for, and he's collecting moon shards. So I think that that's probably the next adventure. Um, I mean, it feels a little bit cheaty, but it kind of really worked out well. Um, as far as like the draw of the cards, I think that really is the end of that end of the first season. Um, so we've managed to we created the portal gun. We went through actually quite a lot this time. We escaped the guardian, escaped the wizard. Managed to jump through a portal. Ended up meeting the princess, and getting the pieces to the portal gun. Fell into the Shadowfell, the shadow plane, and then managed to come home. Maldric showed up and helped us out. Well, I mean, actually, then we made the portal gun, and it wasn't quite enough. And then Maldric showed up and helped us out with using his boom salt powered wheelchair to help cinch out with the rope to get the shard to fall into the Moonfall Fields, where it the rest of those things go. Wow. I mean, that is actually a whole lot of stuff that happened this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that not only the end of this episode, but I'm gonna go ahead and call that the end of this season. And then I need to write it up and then try and decide if I'm gonna play Goblins or Jerks again, or what. But we've got actually July 4th is the new rule set, so I'm not sure I want to start up a new season before those new rules come out. I don't know if this. I might do one or two more episodes, just to sort of play with the extra bit that's going on after this. So maybe not the end of the season, but it's definitely. I think it's the end of the apocalypse, the impending apocalypse of the moonshard. But we still have a whole bunch of interesting things to explore. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next week we'll continue on. Because that'll give us a couple weeks. Yeah, it's the 14th. I mean, we've got a couple weeks until the new rule set comes out. So maybe two more episodes. Yeah. So yeah. Maybe not the end of the season. We'll go ahead and we'll call that the end of the apocalypse. But we've still got some fun stuff with moon shards and things to explore. Thanks for hanging out with me and watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye. As I get to the right thing. Where am I? Hello. Okay. See you later. Bye.